Good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Meyer. I'm here to talk to you today about a new startup of mine called Fresco. Fresco is something I started literally a month ago. We've made some absolutely amazing progress so far. We're a team of just 4 people, and I'd love to show you what this is all about. So what Fresco is, it's a remarkably fast, simply just beautiful way to get your news. So there are a few major issues in news today, and I think they're really something that we want to focus on solving. The first is that almost everyone in my generation of 13 to 35 really aren't reading any sort of newspapers. They aren't actively looking on any websites like the Times. And the fact is, we're really getting our news from things like Facebook, Twitter, or even Instagram. Now, while that may be a bit more engaging, the problem is you miss out on tremendous amounts of context. For example, you may just read a headline on Twitter about some monumental event that's going on, and be satisfied with that, where you're missing out on major things that you should actually know. The second is that there's no real transfer of emotion in reading traditional articles, and that's something we really want to bring in sort of back into news, is human emotion, and transferring sort of the things you feel if you were actually at an event. And finally, there's a very low click-through rate of going to the Times. You'll read through a whole page of headlines and maybe you'll click on one. Now, let's look at some, of the other options. We've got, traditional articles that can come from the, New York Times on the top left, and then we've got, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram on the bottom. So the problem with, the Times is that while it could be extremely accurate and detailed, it's not very fun to read. It's not too engaging. And then, Instagram and Twitter, they can be a bit more engaging, but the fact is, the quality of accuracy is not too good, and you miss out on many details that you really should know about. So what we've been trying to do is create something that's sort of the best of both worlds, something that's accurate, detailed, and very, very engaging. And I'd like you to meet Fresco. So it's about getting your news through the use of detailed, descriptive, and highly emotional photos. We then associate these with captions. So theoretically, you can pull out the app, quickly get a sense of what's going on around the world in a matter of seconds. And finally, if you're really interested in something, tap on it again, and then you get linked to full-length articles. So we'll provide a list of, let's say, 10 news sources, from the Times to CNN, of full-length articles you can read based on the image you were just looking at. So the plan, like I said, we've been doing this for about a month, but we've made some outstanding progress, which we're really proud of, is to launch a private beta in 2 weeks. Launch in the city by May, and finally, all the photos are our own. They're our own content coming from Fresco's top-notch photographers. And the result is just a way better way to consume news. You get loads of emotion. You can view it in ways that were never faster before. And then finally, you get the ability to be linked to full-length articles. So we've got a private beta for you guys. You can go to fresconews.com/demodays. And then I'd like to actually give you a quick demo now, literally about a month's worth of work. I've got my iPhone right here. You can see it's really almost like an Instagram-style interface. We can just you can imagine quickly scrolling through these news stories. And, maybe, look at this one. This is from Kiev. I'll click on this one, and I'm instantly brought to a detailed page with an extended caption. So you can just quickly get a sense of what's going on in a way that's so beautiful. And then you still have the option to click on some news articles on the bottom. And that's all going to be built in within the app. So once again, we're launching a beta in 2 weeks. You can go to fresconews.com and sign up. I'd love to get all kinds of feedback from as many people as we can. We really think that feedback, especially for something like this where it's a new approach, is extremely important. So anyway, thank you very much. I hope you guys will enjoy Fresco soon.